Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to our Tuesday evening show. This is Gashi's Kaiman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. We are not yet out of the woods, if what we witnessed is anything to go by. People tried to enter Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, but they were blocked by the military, the GSU, and the police force. They could not enter. By the time of going on air, hawakuwa wamefaulu, igawa walikuwa wamejaribu mbinu zote za kuingia pale, lakini hawakuweza. We also witnessed police crashing with the demonstrators pale Outer Ring Road. Kukawa na makabilio makali sana kati ya polisi na waandamanaji. Again, in Githurai, right now, there are demonstrations still going on. In Bakassi, demonstrations still going on. But what caught my attention are two things in this demonstration. Number one, the government decided to change tactics and use goons. About between 300 and 500 motorcycle riders, disguising themselves as boda guys, invaded Nairobi. They were seen fueling the money. They were seen fueling their bodas. They were seen being given money, and the vehicle, the Range Rover, the black Range Rover, UKD something, belonged to a UDA supporter. Once you search the vehicle through eCitizen, it was discovered that that vehicle belongs to a die-hard supporter of William Samoei Ruto. So literally, this must be a William Samoei Ruto agent. And this is the latest method that the government is using. So these guys came in large numbers across Nairobi, trying to say that they are opposing the Gen Z demonstrations. But the funny thing is that it backfired badly. Wakati walianza kuibia watu, because they could be seen running over, snatching phones from Kenyans. Then the boda guy, jeshi la Duthi Nairobi, wakagundua ya kwamba ndio ambao wanaharibiwa jina lao. Wakagundua ya kwamba mambo si mazuri. And jeshi la Duthi la Nairobi, vile ambavyo tunawajua, ni vijana wazuri sana. Ni watu, in fact, Nairobi could have been among the best organized boda guys. Very desperate. Very desperate. So they were very much angry because of what happened. So they actually stopped these guys. And in the process, a number of guys were injured. A motorcycle burnt. And the guy had to leave Nairobi. Wakafukuzwa kabisa. Na wakatoroka kabisa. So I want us to look at three reasons. Just three reasons. Before I go to the second issue that happened. And it concerned the demonstration. The reason why these goons were used. One is to create fear in Nairobi. Once you create fear, many people may not turn up. Again, is to stop or infiltrate the Gen Z. Once you infiltrate the Gen Z, then it means you are dealing with them. And that is why William Samoei Ruto was saying enough is enough. I think this is what he meant. Enough is enough. I remember when he was in Bomet, he said that he's going to stop the demonstrations. The other thing is that one thing that shocked me is that the policemen were watching as these guys were looting. The policemen could not even throw a tear gas canister to stop these guys who were stealing. These guys who came disguising themselves as Duthi men. And they cannot even stop or arrest that vehicle, that machine, ambayo ilikuwa na pesa, kwa sababu walikuwa napewa 1,000. They also fueled their Duthi in one petrol station. Sijui kunaitwa kwa Ng'ang'a. Kule kwa Ng'ang'a ndiko ambapo waliwekewa mafuta, walitiliwa mafuta. So this is meant to actually steal the show, such that people would now start talking about these guys and would bring confusion. So the aim is to bring confusion. And in the process of bringing confusion, interfere with maandamano. The second thing happened in parliament. William Samuel Ruto swapped the position of Adan Duale with Soipan Tuya from defense to the environment. Soipan Tuya, that lady, is now going to head the defense ministry. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Some people thought it was a typing error when Wetangula was reading the names of the 11 nominees. But they later came to realize that it was not a typing error. So, ladies and gentlemen, why do you think William Samuel Ruto decided to swap Adan Duale from the defense ministry to the environment and decided to bring a lady, Soipan Tuya? I want to give just 3 reasons. Number 1, when Duale was nominated the Minister for Defense, there were celebrations in Somalia. The government of Somalia also congratulated Adan Duale. And this one tells you there is more than meets the eye. This one tells you Duale is very loyal to the Somali government. His loyalty is not with the Kenyan government, it's with the Somali. He identifies himself with his brothers and sisters in Somalia. That is the message. And that is why the fact that the time when I saw the government of Somalia congratulating Duale, I knew hapa kuna shida jameni. Number 2, it was meant to steal the show, such that people would stop discussing maandamano and start discussing hii mambo ya Duale na Soipan Tuya. It was meant to divert the attention of Kenyans from the real issue. And the real issue here ni maandamano. So it is very, very much deliberate. Don't tell me that William Samoei Ruto just woke up and decided to swap the 2 CSs. The other thing is that, which could also be very true, you know, you have to be accepted by the military. You have to be acceptable by the military. Could there be a situation whereby the military rejected Duale as a CS? Because maybe they have an experience of him. And I know there is no way William Samoei Ruto or any president would appoint CS defense without consulting the military generals, without consulting his security advisors. This has to do with security. This has to do with the military. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at Duale, he was given ile wizara ya kupanda miti. Kwa hivyo Ruto atakuwa akipanda miti na Duale. Kwa hivyo atakuwa akipanda miti pale, hawatakuwa akipanda miti na Soipan Tuya. Najua hapo beleni tulikuwa tunarajia ataendelea kupanda miti na Soipan Tuya. Kisasa atapanda na Duale. The other reason, in my view, is maybe William Samoei Ruto got the advice from maybe CIA, who knows? Because America, Kenya, and Britain shares a lot as far as security of the country is concerned. You know, we are confronted by the issue of Al-Shabaab. Could it be Duale is an Al-Shabaab sympathizer? Could it be that these people, CIA guys, the American guys, know more than we know ourselves? Could it be by design that these 2 CSs were swapped? So, ladies and gentlemen, from where I sit, maandamano yamefaulu, yanaendelea, bado ni mapema, hatujui vile itaishia. We don't know where this country is headed to. And William Samuel Ruto, from all angles, seems to be losing it. Because you see, ukiangalia hakuna mambo mengi ambayo yalikuwa yanaendelea katika taifa letu la Kenya. Hakuna. Vijana bado wanaandamana mpaka sasa hivi. They need right. They are everywhere. What can we say? Keep safe. Watch this video another time and see if we are right. Because the goons were sent by the government, and the swapping of the two CSs is very much deliberate. Bye-bye.